They killed the fucking Pope, man.
They got his ass.
They fucking got his ass, dude. Oh
The
my
deep state
god.
did it.
They leaned out of the window of the Pope mobile and they fucking shot him in a drive-by. I saw it happen.
I found the Pope's bloody Cortezes in the street. My boy got.
All right, hold on.
Cortez's actually, that makes sense.
This is no longer a bit. I am trying to find Pope Memorial Airbrush t-shirt.
Dude, we could probably go down the street and get those right now.
Right
Mondo.
now.
Yes, dude. I need this. I need this. Holy shit.
Those 100% exist at the end of our block. I shit
No,
you
Hundo
not.
P. Right outside the stadium. You can get a bag of oranges and 20 of those t-shirts.
I need an
$10.
airbrush t-shirt of Ohtani hitting a home run, but the Pope catching it in the clouds.
So what? He's out? I don't get it.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Yeah,
Wait. Because either Otani's out and the Pope hates the Dodgers, and we will not stand for that, or it means that the Pope still has to watch the game.
yeah.
Yeah,
Bro, no,
yeah.
he's in the stands.
Yeah, he's in the cheap sheets.
yeah.
He's in the most
exactly.
high seats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. How did you guys find out, by the way?
I found out by an Instagram post that I thought was a bit.
I found out by getting like an almost a like child abduction alert phone message. Like my phone had 3 news alerts at once at like 2 a.m. that like the Pope is dead.
I thought that would have happened for such a big news. I literally got nothing about it on my phone. There were no push notifications. There was nothing. There was just, again, me opening the Instagram app and somebody bidding about how JD Vance killed the Pope. And I was like, oh, that would have been funny if he died when he met JD Vance because he's a literal demon. And they were showing pictures of like the Pope looking at JD Vance. And they were like, why does the Pope look so scared in this picture? And then I was like, and then the comments were like RIP. And I was like, oh yeah, that is funny. And then the next post was like, nah, he's like dead for real. So,
I found out by somebody making a bit comment on Reddit, on a Reddit thread about the new Kanye West bullshit that I was telling you guys about.
yeah, don't tell the class.
It's really sad and it's not funny very much. Kanye West.
You've been laughing about it a lot though.
No, it's okay. Here's where it gets complicated. It is not funny to watch a guy just slip into like, I don't know. Have you ever watched your grandparent with dementia just sort of fall off? That's kind of what this feels like. It's
It really does.
It's fundamentally just like a very sad thing to watch. And I don't have sympathy for, I'm not even like, it's not even an exaggeration to call him a Nazi. He calls himself a Nazi. Yeah. It's just a sad thing to watch. But Kanye tweeted out a couple days ago that he had released a new song called Cousins, where he details finding a gay porn magazine and then giving his cousin head. And it's not I have it. I give my cousin head. Look,
Okay, so get the padded wagon, get the straight jackets, get the blow
the Pope Mobile, by the way.
The gay jackets for this one.
Yeah.
right, folks. And episode title.
Get the gay jacket.
The gay jackets. So, this man must be rendered to be a ward of the state. There is no way that he can keep being around in polite society.
Yeah,
This
he
is
can't
insane.
keep getting away with it.
Yeah, and okay, to really quick to close the loop, what I was saying, is it funny that he's doing these things? No, it's deeply sad.
Yes.
Is it funny to hear a weird emo rock song with Kanye West going, I gave my cousin head, I gave my cousin head, like 6 times in a row? That's fucking hilarious.
Unequivocally.
Without question, hysterical. All caps hysterical.
Yeah.
Is it monumentally depressing? Yes, also true. Is watching one of the most damaged men in history just come completely unraveled before our very eyes, just a slow motion train wreck that we simply can't look away from? Yes.
Yeah. It's kind of been all downhill since his divorce, I guess. And I never thought I would hear divorced dad rock that sounded quite like that, though.
Yeah. I'm going to be honest with you. The last one, and it wasn't even a divorce, it was just a breakup. It gave us fucking 808s and Heartbreak, and then the one after that gave us My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. So when I heard the divorce from Kim, I was like, oh shit, boys, here we go again. And then I just got 6 years or whatever of dog shit, and then
It's pronounced
Nazi.
Donda.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Also, again, the 1-2 punch of I give my cousin head, and then immediately scrolling down to be like, Pope's dead. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's been quite the morning.
Too much news. Too much fucking news. The news is there's just too much of it these days. Fucking Pope's dead. Fucking Hegseth is dropping more secret fucking plans in the signal chat.
Literally dropping bombs in the signal chat. Yeah.
My God. I don't even know what the Pope does. He's like the president of Rome, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, he's the pedophile ringleader.
Okay, look, this started as a bit. What is the Pope? I don't really know what the Pope does. I thought that the president.
He cuts the ribbons at opening of churches. I don't know.
I don't know. He's the Bishop of Rome and the head of the Roman Catholic Church. Okay, so he's just like God's closest homie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
88.
Yeah, that's pretty young.
He looks so good for 88 years old.
I don't think he died of natural causes.
I think JD Vance killed him, like you said.
I think JD Vance fully killed the Pope. You know my conspiracy theory.
But of course I know it. But for Andrew who doesn't, please.
Yeah, for Andrew who doesn't know. Okay, so I'm a degenerate, which of course means I like true crime. The worst of the worst. There's this guy, we all know him, we all hate him, called John Wayne Gacy, who killed a bunch of boys in the Midwest. Back in, I don't know what, the 60s, 70s. I don't know, whenever you could like kill boys and the police wouldn't look into it because it was yucky gay. If you look up a picture of him, he looks exactly like JD Vance without a beard.
That's true.
They have the same jowls. They have the same creepy eyes, and they also have the same weird eyeliner built into their faces. Also, we don't know a lot about JD Vance's dad. I didn't read his memoir. I think his dad was absent from his life, and his mom had a crippling opioid addiction, which I would too if John Wayne Gacy fathered my son.
Well, sure. Yeah.
He's also like super gay, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so is JD Vance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what the eyeliner's from.
Yeah, well, I think John Wayne Gacy was channeling his latent homosexual urges into the murder of boys.
Yeah.
And JD Vance is doing that through the murder of the Pope.
Yeah, the Pope and also many, many migrants. I just feel like it's uncanny, they're both just it's fucking uncanny, dude. They have the same dead blue eyes. And again, I cannot stress this enough. The same eyeliner, eye shape, and eyebrow shape. I think that's his dad. And I think that's why he's a fucking psychopath.
I really thought that you were just like kind of, I don't know, doing the whole like all white people look the same bit, but then I looked it up. These white boys look the same.
Mm-hmm. They got the same like neck. They got the same like neck straight to chin thing going on too.
Yeah.
Like it's the same. They got the same like widow's peak and like receding hair. Dude, that's his dad. I don't know what else to say, bro. Listen, I've had 2 of my 2 conspiracy theories proven to be true this year.
Right. Yeah.
And I'm aching for a third.
Okay.
Make it a hat trick.
I don't know what JD stands for,
John Wayne.
but I
II.
looked it up. Yeah, John Wayne Gacy, dead dad, Vance.
It's amazing. Yeah, that's on the birth certificate. That's
That's
actually
crazy. Do you think that's a coincidence?
I think not. I think not.
Oh man. Well, I have no idea.
Welcome to Libelcast.
Where all
It's not
of
liable
this...
if it's true. He can't take me to court because he'll get fucked in
Oh,
Discovery.
in Discovery, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll get fucked in Discovery.
Get absolutely fucked in Discovery.
Okay, so now you're using the fucking Universal Music Group Drake defense of like, you don't want to go to court because then you have to go to Discovery.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, JD Vance, Drake, and all of the employees of Rooster Teeth constantly fucked by Discovery.
Oh my god.
The fucking Pope is dead. The fucking Pope is dead. Are you guys ready to punch?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Welcome everybody to the only relationship advice show guaranteed to ruin your relationship. It is boyfriend material. I am the chapel chief chairman, Armando Torres. I'm trying to give myself a church title, but I don't know what any of the titles are. I think they're mostly chess pieces.
Yeah. You could be the Deacon Torres. That sounds right.
Ooh.
And it's me, Mr. The Big Conclave, aka White Smoke. That's what they call me. It's Andrew Rosas.
And it's me, your new Pope hopeful, Griff. I'm throwing my hat in the ring.
Whoa.
I'm throwing my large, tall hat in the ring.
Dude. Well, I think anyone can be Pope, right?
Yeah, they just gotta vote for you or whatever. I don't know. I've seen the Borgias once.
Yeah, there you go.
To become Pope, a man, so
Wow.
get fucked, a man must be baptized into the Catholic Church and of sound mind. Oh, fuck. All right. I guess, Andrew, you're our only one left.
All right.
While technically any baptized Catholic male can be elected, the current practice is that the College of Cardinals usually chooses a... This is boring. Is this what Conclave is about? This is boring.
Mm-hmm. Catholicism is very boring for something that is absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Like last week, or I guess no, in 2 weeks, a dead 15-year-old is about to be canonized as the saint of gaming.
Huh? What? Is it the is it the guy from the Minecraft movie? Is it the chicken jockey? Is it the pig guy?
Is it Steve?
Steve? Is it Steve from Minecraft?
Carlos Acutis, due to his enjoyment of video games and life, has been described as the first gamer saint.
Interesting.
Don't you have to perform 3 miracles to be canonized? What
Yeah.
are those miracles?
Well, the team was
Bat-
down.
Beating Battletoads without dying?
No one knows
Okay.
what Battletoads is, you fuck.
Being ranked number 1 in Diablo for 2 seasons straight.
Okay. That's literally the devil, but okay.
Yeah. But he beat it. So, like, you know.
Oh.
Yeah, actually, I don't know what his miracles were. Do you not have to do that anymore?
Well, it's just
Man,
that the bars...
in hell.
Yeah. It's just gotten all the good miracles were taken.
Sorry, I'm reading about who is he? Yeah, I don't know. It's that's insane. I saw that like in passing the other day, and I was like, I don't know, Catholicism kind of cool. I like Catholicism because the entire like idea of it hinges on don't bother your dad. He's tired. Go ask your mom. Like there's like 90,000 people that you have to pray to first before you can even talk to mom or dad. Like, it's crazy.
Oh, there's just the middle management of religion.
Yeah, like you're literally like I think you're not supposed to bother Jesus with your problems. He's busy
Interesting.
doing Jesus shit.
I always liked the fact that you can basically just be like a terrible, awful human being, but as long as you like talk about it, you're like super cool and chill.
Yeah, as long as you go to God therapy.
Yeah.
You go in a little phone booth and you say, you know, Father, I have sinned. I gave my cousin head, and then you forget it. It's all good.
And the priest goes, first of all, sick.
The priest goes, pause.
Pause. 69 Hail Marys and you're good to go. Get out of here. Jeez Louise. All right. Well, we've got some questions to help people. Do we want to jump into it, or do we want to we want to keep pitching out new popes? Because honestly, I'm going to vote for Tom Hanks.
Ooh, infallible.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I see that for him.
Tom Hanks, new pope. I feel like Tom Hanks could play a pope if he hasn't already.
I feel like he has to.
All right, we've got 2 questions for us this week. Let's start off with this first one that I'm sure is going to be a genuine question. Howdy, boyfriends. I'm going to start this off with, this isn't a brag, it's an issue. I've recently gotten into a long-distance relationship. We're both super into each other, and everything is good so far. The problem is, we both know when we meet in person, we're going to end up having sex. However, this is as it is written in the email. However, she has a surgically smaller pussy, and I'm quite well endowed. And we're both worried that this might end up being a problem, and I don't want to hurt her. However, anytime either of us bring it up, we both agree that we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm just worried one of us might accidentally end up getting too rough or too deep, or end up with her getting hurt.
One of us. Sounds like only one of you.
Only one of you.
Yeah.
We'll cross that bridge when we come on it. Now, listen, folks. This is hysterical.
Quite the humble brag.
Quite the humble brag. But humble brag aside, caller, you're building up something in your mind right now. You're on because you're a long distance relationship. Haven't fucked. There's this anticipation, this crackle, this scintillating anticipation for whatever it's going to be. You guys probably sexted. You like exchanged some pretty hot messages. But there's this you're trying to stuff a summer sausage in a Tic Tac box. So I think genuine advice is ensmallening surgery. I think that really is.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I had it done. It's totally.
Yeah.
It's
Forgot about
no
the
big deal.
canon.
Yeah, you forgot that's Instagram post canon. Ensmallment. I think that was the way you wrote
penis
it.
ensmallment surgery.
Ensmallment, yeah.
All right. Well, now that we've gotten the good advice out of the way, let's crack it open a cold one and sit down. First of all, fuck you. All right, who the fuck do you think you are? Coming to my fucking podcast talking about, ooh, my girl pussy's so tight, it's surgical. My dick's so big, I'm going to hurt her. Also, I think I've finally figured out why the term surgically smaller pussy makes me laugh so much. It's because you're using the term surgically as if to make it like anatomy based or scientific, but then you just go straight to pussy. Like if you had said whatever the disorder was, like she has vaginus Martin shortus or something whatever the medical term is for tiny pussy, but you said surgically smaller pussy. That's so funny to me. I don't know.
Vaginismus.
Yeah, this is where all the advice I'm about to give comes with a huge asterisk on it, because if maybe surgically smaller pussy is like a real thing, and it's like a huge like problem that happens.
Did she get surgery?
That's what I'm wondering.
Medically smaller pussy.
Medically
makes sense.
smaller,
like,
yeah.
Like,
But
she's got
like, does she have a kid and they put in 2 husband stitches? Like, what do you mean?
that's my best guess is that she had 2 kids and they went zip zip and they you know,
and then he went, I hate even numbers. Whoop. Like
right.
This one's for Bobby, and she put another one on there.
This one's for small dick Steve. Zoop. Yeah, I guess. See, that's the thing that gives me pause is that like I recently with Andrew, my very best friend, have started watching a show called The Pit. Although one day I came home and realized that, because Andrew and I had watched the episodes together 2 at a time, so we were on episode 4, and then one day I came home and he was on episode 11, and I went, "You fucking bitch!" And then I had to stay up until 5 a.m. getting caught up to The Pit so that we could be on the same page again. I had to. It was necessary.
Oh my god!
It definitely wasn't part of a mental breakdown spiral and crisis. My point is, there is a scene in The Pit, spoiler alert, where a woman gives birth and there is a small complication, and the doctor's solution to this is basically to just, with half a baby hanging out, stick their full ass arm into the pussy and then like sort of rearrange baby and pull it out.
That's the midwife strat.
What I'm saying is, I think it can handle a lot.
Yeah, that's fair. Babies do be coming out of them joints.
Babies do be coming out of that.
Yeah, babies be Kool-Aid manning out of that shit. And
oh yeah, it's filled with its own placenta. What's the juice in this case?
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. That's correct.
Okay.
So yeah, 1, I think you'll be fine, and 2, sir, this should be true regardless. You make sure that fucking vagina is lubed up, either naturally or artificially. You go slow. You take it easy. You make sure that you breathe through it. You let them breathe through it. Which is going to, again, if you folks, it's naked time. Folks, it's naked time, and you get naked, and you're like, okay, well, look at that. What do you know? It's going to possibly throw a little bit of the brakes on the ceremony, because you will have to, again, take it fucking slow, buddy, and just be very easy about it. And that should solve probably all your problems, because like Armando said, that thing it has fucking 3 dimensions, X, Y, and Z. It's got pitch and yaw.
Pussies are Nissan Altimas. They can really go through it. What I'm saying is that I've seen the limits to which a prosthetic pussy can be stretched, but I feel like they based a lot of that on real shit, as The Pit tends to do. So what I'm trying to put out there is, I think you guys should have a Rocky style montage where you train to have sex for each other. A lot of this is going to be her sort of progressively, what's a respectful way to put it? Splitting the cave open, I feel like, is pretty good. Pulling an Easter Sunday,
Right.
making the opening wider. And for you, I know we're not supposed to body shame here, but I think your dick too fat. Gotta lose weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might have to get that dick on a treadmill. I don't know. Get it.
Yeah,
because you don't want to put on mass, so you don't want to be doing cock push-ups. Shout out Tenacious D.
Yeah,
you want to be just doing pure cardio, pure dick cardio.
Yeah, what you want to do is just like fucking stick it with like 20 cc's of Ozempic dick, where it'll it'll make your dick eat less. This is not funny to anybody except for me, and that's fine.
All right. Okay.
Griff's got a take.
Okay, so I'm going to come at this rim shot, double rim shot, from 2 angles. The first one is, again, if you meant by surgically, seriously, like it's like kind of like a, not actual surgery, but scientifically like a vaginismus type thing.
Yes.
I would say, yes, what Andrew said, you're going to have to spin it. It's not foreplay, it's going to be 5 play. Like, you're going to have to do that for a while. And the second thing is, this is a heterosexual couple with the heterosexual genitalia, I presume.
Yes.
You get to do the thing that straight people get to do, which is use silicone-based lube. Everyone told you that water-based is the best, and it is if you can't use silicone, because it doesn't dry as fast, it doesn't get tacky and weird, and I feel like it has more slick to it. So I would recommend getting the best one that you can find, which is probably going to be Uber Lube, and using that during the warm up and the during part. And I feel like that's going to slip inside your way into greatness.
Yeah.
Now,
Exactly.
I want to take a special moment to rope in to shoot ropes in
Shoot ropes into yes.
Yep.
a part of our audience who I would say, I'm going to look at the stats here, probably about 80-90% of our listenership. If you're out there and you got what you would consider small penis, small beepus, I want you to just soak this in and realize, hey, ass is always greener on the other side, baby. Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe
right.
maybe it ain't that. Maybe it ain't that bad. Have you ever had to worry that you, like a mover getting a couch into my house, we're gonna fuck up the walls permanently? Also,
You can get around the corner.
yeah, that's how you're gonna have to do it. Instead of just going in straight, I'm talking back to the big dick guy,
Right.
part of our 20%. You're just gonna have to pivot. You're gonna have to pivot, like in Friends, a thing that came up 50 times when I was trying to find a fucking couch that would fit in my house.
I do have some more genuine advice though.
Ooh,
Yeah, let's hear it. Yeah.
You're gonna have to lay down horizontal on your back, and then she lower herself, because then she have full control over how it go in, and you don't have to worry about being the reason things go bad.
Oh, okay. So this is not like because in my mind I was like, that actually, what if knee slip, fall down? That's worse.
No,
but you're just saying it's a
has-
liability issue.
Yeah. Like she has full control over the rate
So
with which
hold on a second. Hold on a second. You mean to tell me that this motherfucker gets to have girl on top and medically tight pussy sex? I was man meant to fly so high? What are you telling me? This can one man have it all? He gets to lie there, and
You're telling me,
oh, gosh.
you're telling me Dickerus flew too close to the cum, and now he just gets to live his life?
Jesus Christ.
And he gets to use the fanciest lube known to mankind. Uber Lube, not sponsored.
We're not sponsored by them. Stop saying their fucking name.
I'm trying to help.
Someone get Uber. Someone show. Okay, wait. Someone show Uber Lube this podcast, and by this podcast I mean the 15 seconds where we're being good people saying good things, and
their,
none of the rest of it.
Yeah, about their product.
Yeah, about their product.
Anyway, you can't use silicone lube with most sex toys because silicone on silicone degrades.
What it degrades like the sex toy?
Yeah, the only toys you should be putting inside your body should be made of like hospital grade silicone. A lot of them aren't. Like that's if you buy like a $10 dick, that is made out of like PFAs and a hope and a dream. Anything that goes in your body should be 100% medical grade silicone. And if you use a silicone lubricant with it, over time it degrades the toy, because it's just apparent silicone and silicone eats away at each other. And also, if you have more than one, which I don't because that's illegal in the state of Texas, you can't store them next to each other because they'll just like melt into a big silicone pile.
Like the mega gummy at the end of the bag?
Like a dick, like a rat king. It's like a dick king. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
it's you get
truly the thing. It really is, because
you get an Ouroboros of dildo.
So you're saying if you have a silicone toy and then you use silicone lube on it, over time it'll sort of like degrade it, wearing down the silicone, and then like making
it
it
like tacky and like pill and like be gross, and then it won't be body safe anymore.
But will it get like thinner, like because the layers?
I mean, I presume because the layers peel off.
Okay, all right, we're back. Human lube. You use human lube and slowly over time degrade your big fat cock until it's small enough to fit inside that tiny little garage.
Exactly. Your dick will be like a stone in a stream, slowly being worn down over eons as sediment and erosion and water gently carry away microscopic amounts of it until it's smooth and you can skip it across a pussy.
Yeah.
Now, picture your dick as a diamond.
Okay.
Years and years of pressure put upon the clump of coal that used to be your penis, and you come out better on the other end for it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what's gonna happen in that. That's what's gonna happen in that tight pussy. That tight pussy is just gonna put the pressure on it, turn that coal into fucking diamond dick.
Do you remember those Play-Doh toys where you put the Play-Doh in, you squeeze it, and like it turns into hair?
Yes.
That's what I'm imagining is going to happen to his penis, where he's going to put it in normal and it's going to come out super long.
This is really okay.
It's just going to get like squoze into like a fucking...
Yeah. It's going to look like a fucking Slim Jim.
Yeah. Snap into a Slim Jim.
Oh boy.
This is really interesting because the entire time we've been operating under the premise that you were going to break her. We never once considered she would destroy you.
Yeah. You might not be good under pressure.
No.
Oh God. One more other piece of real advice. If you're actually genuinely concerned, and again, this is in fact a medical or surgical issue, she can look into buying a dilation set. Which is a set of smooth, cylindrical, rounded
gauges
devices that you go up in size one at a time to get used to greater sizes of objects going inside of you. Usually, trans women use them post-op to like post-bottom surgery to get that thing going. If she works hard. She puts in 10,000 hours. I think she can work up to whatever you got.
Yeah. Really fucking Malcolm Gladwell, that pussy.
Yeah, I first of all, that was my idea from before. You just said it better and as real advice. And secondly, yeah, I do. If you're doubting us right now, Andrew brought up a great point, which is that this is the same as gauges. So if you don't think this can work, I dare you to go to a Tilly's right now and look at the cashier's ears
and tell me it won't work.
Yeah. Do people do gauges anymore? I feel like I haven't seen that in forever, but I also might just not be going to enough smoke shops.
I don't know. Gen Z's all conservative now, so probably not.
Oh.
Yeah, Gen Z
a bunch
really
of lamoids.
fucked up. Yeah, Gen Z, without question, the lamest generation I've run across.
Did you see that Gen Z men are getting mad because Gen Z girls are all wanting to date millennial men because they're feminists and are in touch with their emotions?
Yes. Yeah.
I think that's the funniest possible outcome.
Wait, so the Gen Z men are just becoming like more conservative and shitty? I didn't.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, even more. Yeah. So like what's happening is the Gen Z men are like going like mask off Andrew Tate sexism and not the like quaint sexism that we grew up with. So Gen Z girls are like opting to date like millennial men and even older than that, because like Gen X dudes are like more, they'll be conservative, but they'll be like old time Republican conservative where they're like, we don't talk about that. Or it's like, but I don't, or they're like, I'm fiscally conservative and it's inappropriate to talk about these things, as opposed to like going on a date with a guy and then he shows you a video and tries to tell you why you shouldn't have rights.
Interesting.
Right. Yeah. No, exactly. And listen, your old pal Andrew is laughing all the way to the bank.
Oh, yeah.
Because they don't even have to be conservative. Men my age don't even have to be conservative, because most of them, again, completely missed the fucking manosphere pipeline.
Thank God.
It completely missed us. So we actually do like have our shit together. We're therapized. We're like not giant pieces of shit for the most part. So yeah, I honestly, it makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense that there's some problematic age gaps out there now.
Yeah. But I'm like, honestly, I prefer that for her than having to deal with whatever the internet spit out from an Aiden Ross chat.
No, truly. No, I mean,
that's
like,
going to be way less
traumatizing.
God.
No, honestly, I disagree.
You disagree?
Yeah, I think it's wrong. I think you're only allowed to date within your generation. And if your dating pool bad, you gotta fix them. That's right, women.
You gotta fix them.
That's right, women. The official stance of boyfriend material is the onus is on you.
The official stance of 1/3 of boyfriend material.
Yeah, but we won't tell you which one. Now, here's the solution: is you're going to create your own Joe Rogan style podcast,
Right.
but for the opposite way, which I guess is kind of what we're doing, huh?
Yeah, we're attempting.
Huh? Jamie, pull up a surgically smaller pussy.
I feel like that's just Hassan.
Yeah, no, it is. Look, all I'm saying is people who listen to those things don't get puss, and the people who listen to us things are clearly getting pushed to the point where it's a problem.
Yeah, and they have
so I feel
huge cocks.
And tiny pussies.
Surgically small pussies.
It's a bad thing.
It's a bad thing.
That's our tagline. Boyfriend material.
It's a bad thing.
Bad thing.
That's so stupid. I forget all about that all the time. For those of you unfamiliar, we used to do a show and we had a joke where I just kept insinuating that Andrew's huge penis was causing him issues, and it ended with us saying that it's a bad thing. It's not cool. It hurts people.
Yeah.
It hurts him.
Yeah, basically likening my penis to being a werewolf. Like, it's a bad thing. It hurts people. He doesn't have any control over it. He's destroying lives. Yeah.
So this is the first question, I feel like, where we've given you a multitude of answers. One, you can wear it down Grand Canyon style by just using flesh lube, I guess.
Yeah.
Two, you could do a Rocky style training montage where you thin out your cock and she widens it. And then also you could go slow, be responsible, spend extra time during foreplay, and then also spend a majority of the time, I would say, probably engaging in the parts of sex that aren't just penetrative. Maybe I don't know. Like that's.
I feel like that's like not most of it.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be an issue if you hit. Look, if you're hitting 90% of the game,
you're fine. Yeah. Just get a designated hitter, bro. Just fucking bring in like a DH, a designated hitter, do all the rest of the game, be an absolute fucking all-star on and off the field, and then for that last little 10%, just let me in there. Just let me in there. Just let me in there.
You're literally batting cleanup.
Yes. Yeah. Come on. You don't want to do that job. You're going to hurt your pitching arm. I hope to God that helps. Next question we've got. I feel like we've gotten one similar to this before, but I couldn't remember if we have exactly. And instead of looking through this giant list of all the questions we've ever done, I just decided to do it again.
Okay.
Hello, lovely boyfriends. My husband and I have a friend who just broke up with his girlfriend of 5 years. We have a sense of loyalty since we've been friends with him for about 25 years at this point. But over the years... yeah, I know. Over the years, the four of us have gone on countless double dates together, and I would consider his now ex-girlfriend a close and great friend too. Post-breakup, I'm unsure of how to navigate maintaining a friendship with both of them. Do I have to give him a heads up if I start hanging out with her? How do I approach putting up boundaries if either of them asks me to divulge information about the other? Can I really be friends with both of them?
Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes. But don't be sharing. The second one of them starts asking for information on the other, you got to either like shut that down or politely ask them. And if they won't sort of like drop it, then that's the friend that you let go.
Or
because that's weird. But yes. Or
hear me out.
Okay.
You have fun with it. You start making shit up.
Misinformation.
Sure.
Yeah, every time they ask, instead of punishing them by not giving them the information, you punish them by giving them misinformation, and then they will stop asking you organically. Also, yes, you can be friends with both of them. This is what the insinuation of that is from me.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how to tell you this, but David's been seeing this girl that has a surgically smaller pussy. So it's just like, oh man, they are just all the time doing it, you know?
Oh, dude, I talked to Rachel the other day. She said that she's dating a guy, his dick too big.
Too big.
She said, and I quote, it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's a problem.
It's a can of tennis balls. It's fucking disgusting. 25 years?
Yeah, that's a long time.
I mean, that's a family member at that point.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's so much fucking history.
Which might make it easier.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Okay, here's the serious answer first, since I guess that's what we're fucking doing now.
Yeah, no, my answer was so serious.
Well, actually, put a pin in my thing. I think your answer is good because it is a thinly veiled joke at like, and both of you said it, the moment they start asking for information, you just have to shut that down. And you can do it simply with like, we're not doing this, or you can do what Griff says, which is add misinformation and teach them a lesson that the more you know is always bad. You don't,
It's always going to be bad.
you never want to know more. You never want to know more because worst case scenario, and we've talked about this again with breakups all the time, you're gonna hear that they're happy and then your brain's gonna go, why couldn't they be happy with me? And that sucks. Or you're gonna hear that they're doing bad and then you're gonna feel good and then you're gonna feel bad about feeling good, or you're gonna feel bad because they're doing bad. There's no winning. There's no winning.
There's no winning.
No, that again, you are opening a door that only leads to pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
So leave the door shut.
Leave it shut.
Leave it shut. No information will make you happy.
Yeah, and
nothing you learn will improve your life.
And if you're really curious, do what a normal, healthy human being does and make a fake Instagram account with a throwaway email that you have, no profile picture, but you follow enough people so that it looks fine. And then you go look at their story every like 3 months or something, like a regular person. And that's like looking through the
regular
keyhole.
Crazy person.
Not crazy, not crazy. That is insane. And I did have a friend that did that, and they admitted it to me. And
oh yeah, we all have a friend who does that. We also all have a friend that everyone goes to because they don't want to do it. To do it for them.
Wait, to set up a fake, like a Finsta?
No, that already has the Finsta.
Oh.
We all have a friend who already has the Finsta.
Yeah.
To do the subterfuge with.
To do the reconnaissance or whatever.
Yeah.
I hate that so much of dating is basically being a spy. That really does blow. To Andrew's point from earlier, this is essentially a family member, and I think it does make it easier because for example, I have had family members who have dated somebody and then after they broke up or even got divorced, I've hung out with that person so long that they've just become my friend. And so here's the thing, that family member and your friend of 25 years, they're not going to stop being family. They're just family. No. You're stuck with them. And it's the same reason why like I can get mad at my best friends and I know that it's not going to ruin the relationship. They're just family now, whatever. So you can have that family member and have a friend. In the hierarchy of how you should prioritize people, well, maybe, I don't know. I've told you guys I have a scoring system for friends.
Yeah.
So I might just be like a horrible person. But in the case that that's normal, I think you should prioritize the family over the friend in terms of like in case, I don't know, the relationship was a bad breakup or something. That's where it gets
which it doesn't sound like it is though, because I feel like if you still want to be friends with her, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I've found my point because I was kind of meandering for a while and I think I actually just figured it out. I'm going back to it's normal to rate, grade, and add a point system to your friends. You are going to be friends with both of them for 1 year. And this is essentially going to be the game. Now, as they do things that are good for you, that's a point. As they do things that are bad for you, that's -2 points. If they do something that is bad for the other person, like shit talking them or asking questions about them or making you set up or use your Finsta to go do reconnaissance, that is -5 points. At the end of the year, and also if you have like a fun moment with them that is mutually beneficial for the two of you, that's +5 points. There, now it's even. At the end of the year, you're going to take these tallies and see which one has a higher score. That's your new friend. The other one, kick fucking rocks. Get out of here.
Beat feet.
What if they get the exact same score and then you have like a pina colada song style outcome?
Ooh. Sudden death, Joker style. Invite them both out to the same bar, snap a pool cue in half and tell them that this is tryouts.
This is tryouts. Yeah. That's exactly it.
Boom. Problem solved.
There you go.
I don't. Do you guys stay? I feel like I feel like this might be one of the things that I need to work on myself. Is that instinctively when I was asked this question, my homie brain went, well, that's my homie's ex. I can't fuck with her no more. The moment that relationship is over, that friendship is done. Is that bad?
I mean, I don't know that it's bad. I mean, like, I wouldn't assign a value judgment to it. I think that's just like maybe how you operate, or like how, you know, you're comfortable setting boundaries or whatever. Because like, I would say that I'm friends, if not friendly, with most of my exes, and so
Yeah,
like
same.
the idea that like if you were to have like, okay, so say you were to throw a birthday party, I would say a birthday party, and you invited me, and you invited one of my exes. There is an 80% chance that would be absolutely fine, because of just like, again, being on relatively good terms and it not being weird. Also, time, like that just like will naturally sort of, again, like the like the ocean waves over a dick, just wash away the edges of that and make that, you know, totally smooth. So yeah, I don't know. I think like your homeboy, the one of 25 years, that one takes priority. That comes to the small gatherings, the dinners, the double dates, because again, seniority, and that's just how that's going to work out. And then your friend's ex, who you become friends with, they get sort of like B squad, maybe some A squad events, but definitely B squad events, bigger things, maybe a one-on-one hang here or there, but you don't have to make a federal case out of it. Like, it's not, I think your friend, if they're like a mature enough person, would hopefully understand that. Would be like, yeah, that's cool. Like, whatever. Like, yeah, whatever.
Well, yeah, if they're like a healthy person or whatever.
If like a healthy person who's like been to therapy and
but like
handling their shit.
People are built different. Like me, for example, if you invited me to a party and you invited like one of my exes, it would be a huge problem because she thought I was dead at sea, which is how I just get out of dating people.
So you end all your relationships.
There's like 4 girls who think I was on that fucking billionaire submersible right now.
Right. Yeah.
Mondo breaks up with people by dropping hints that he's going to go work on the oil rig, and then he messages them from the oil rig for about 1 to 2 months, and then he stops messaging them, and then he gets a new phone with a new number and says, "Hey, this is Armando's bunkmate."
He fell over.
He fell over. We've been trying to figure out how to contact you. We didn't have his phone because it was in his pocket when he went over.
And if you're asking how I got his phone, we found the phone, but not the man.
Not the man. The pressure crushed him.
Thank God he had an Android.
It's like, hey, listen, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be busy. So if you're gonna try to contact me, it's gonna be tough because I'm going over to Russia to investigate political corruption. So, you know.
And I'm bringing so much underwear.
Yeah, and 1 gram of weed.
That's a deep. Oh, the KGB murdered a guy by putting poison in his underwear.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How they do that?
Probably a honeypot.
I don't think it's good or bad. I think I just tend to I don't know, if my friend breaks up with somebody, I guess I just kind of take the cues from them, you know, like, all right, was it a good breakup, a bad breakup? Sure. But yeah, I don't know, man. I think it's fine.
Yeah, I think you're fine. And I think in the super not funny actual real answer, just have an honest conversation with both of these people and just like lay out what you want. You're sort of like, what, literally say to us what you say, or literally say to them what you say to us.
Yeah.
And just be like, hey, this is what I'm thinking. Like, you know, you and so were together for 5 years. I really consider this person a friend. I would like to just like keep being like cool chums and like cool chum dinner pals, if that's cool with you. And if they say
chum dinner pals,
yeah, whatever. And if they like say no, that would make me feel uncomfortable, I think you probably should honor that. And maybe but then reevaluate in a year, because there's a very good chance that like midnight points, and at midnight points, and then so you can sort of play it by ear from there. But anyway, the very real, very kind of genuine, not funny answer in this comedy podcast.
Yeah, and building off of that, because again, it's not funny, it just is good advice. This breakup is sort of rupturing the like social fabric of your very close friends and the people that you have, you know, that you have a relationship with and a shared relationship with you and your husband. So it's not funny, but it is true. parent trap them, because if they don't, if they stay separated, that's going to just fuck up more things. You already have a shared relationship, and if one of them starts dating again and you want to start going on double dates because one of them was fun, you're gonna realize that like, oh, it's a whole different dynamic now because there's like a weird fourth that wasn't here. I don't like it. So you need to get them back together using every trick in the book that you have. And again, I told you, it's not going to be funny. It's not going to be funny.
No.
But you're going to want Lindsay Lohan to play her and her twin in a convoluted attempt to get you guys back together after they find out that they have a sister from another mister.
I hope you love circuitous plots and devious machinations, because you're going to be up to your eyeballs in those. Trying to you have to get them back together, because what are you going to do? You're going to sit across from a table from a fourth dude you don't know and learn his lore and anecdotes and his, like, you know, bad jokes and everything. You have to put in your time for that. Fuck that.
What are you, a 25-year-old girl's cat? Absolutely not.
See, that's not.
What are you, a 22-year-old girl's shitty white dog?
Yep, there we go. Now we're on track.
Now there it is.
For me specifically, it's what are you? What are you? A woman's pit bull that they got from the shelter that has a devastating lore behind it, because that's all I date now.
What are you, Armando, age 13?
Straight up, real quick, building off of the joke in my thing, I genuinely has that ever happened to you where like you're friends with somebody and they have a partner and you love the partner. They're so fucking awesome. They rock, like, absolutely kick ass. Then they break up, no harm, no foul, whatever. The relationship wasn't like close enough for you to become more than just like maybe mutuals with that person. So you're not like, you know, hanging out or whatever. You keep in contact, whatever. Then your friend starts dating somebody new and they just fucking blow, and now you can't even tell them, like, dude.
Yes, one of my friends dated someone who I've met most of the people that they've dated and cannot remember any of their names, and this particular person I miss like once a week, and we've only met like 3 times, but the 3 times that we were all together was magical. And the thing about that is when they broke up, I looked my friend in the eyes and I said, "You've just made a huge mistake." And I was right.
And you're right.
And then when they broke up a second time,
you gotta go back, dude. Please go back to him.
Bro, I think about her every day. So yeah, those things will happen. And if we were closer, you bet your ass I'd still be close friends. Are you kidding me? I'd be messaging all the time.
Yeah, see, it's sugar cereal at grandma's house. It's this thing where you go over once and you get it and you're like, what? Cool. And then your mom has a conversation with grandma and then there's no more sugar cereal at grandma's house. And you're just left with the reminder of one cool interaction that you had one time.
Oh, now you're at grandma's eating rice checks.
Yes.
Yeah, and every bowl of cereal after that has been rice checks with skim milk.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, God.
No.
With the wrong size spoon and the wrong size bowl.
Oh, God.
Oh,
too big of a spoon, too small of a bowl, like the first guy.
And too much milk.
But you're gonna want to make sure there's plenty of milk in the bowl. Plenty of milk in the bowl before you put that big spoon in there. You know,
you're gonna want to get Whole Foods. It's the best milk that you can get.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
And eat slow.
I don't know that this is as relatable as a hated thing, but also you can just tell that they put the milk in before the cereal too. It's even worse.
Yep.
Oh, God. Crimes.
I did that one time as a child because I saw someone else do it when I was at school. And I did it one time as a child. And I poured the milk and I was about to pour the cereal. And as I was pouring the cereal, my mom came downstairs and she said, "What are you doing? We don't have time to eat. We're going right now." And I said, "But I already poured the milk." And she got so mad at me because she knew I didn't pour the cereal yet. So she was like, "Oh, scot-free." I've never seen my mom that mad.
Mm-hmm.
And then she saw I had already poured the milk. And as an adult now, I'm like, she could have just poured it back into the bowl. But as an adult now, thinking about having to pour a bowl of milk back into like a gallon jug of milk with a
disgusting.
I would kill myself.
When you have to go somewhere.
When you have to go somewhere, yeah. I'm like, you can't even just like put the open bowl of milk in the fridge and be like, I'll deal with it later. Like, no, it's just gone milk. And you're,
Gone milk.
It's gone milk, and you're 29, and this kid's ruining your life. She got married young. And milk is so expensive.
Milk is so expensive, and you're just a county law clerk. That's all you do. I love that. I love building out the lore.
Close enough. Yeah, close enough. My mom's worked the same job for almost the same amount of years I've been alive. Actually, more. I think like 3 years more.
What is that? What must that be like? What kind of life must that be for such job security?
Insane.
I can't even dream.
It's a government job.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever had a job for longer than 3 years. Maybe 4 years.
No, same. Yeah, I think R2 is the longest I ever worked.
Same. Yeah. You guys do this too sometimes, where this is a whole other thing, by the way. I'm moving back towards the conversation we were having. You guys ever do this thing where you meet the new partner of one of your friends and you can immediately tell, like, oh, this is like temporary. You're like for now. You're like for right now. Yeah. This is not. You're not going to marry this person.
Oh yeah.
This is a foster partner.
Actually, you might marry this person, but you're not going to be with this person forever.
Right. Yeah. It's like, oh no, this is a stop along the old dusty trail.
Yeah.
This is not
the foster boyfriend. Is that what you said? That's so funny. Yeah. The boyfriend who is a scared pit bull with 13 years of lore.
You just have to keep him in the house in the bathroom until he gets all his shots and can be around other animals.
Just slapping him on the back, handing him a beer. What's up, seat warmer? How you doing, bud?
Yeah. He's mostly just staying with her to learn how to socialize before he's allowed to be let into
right, exactly. Before he's released back into the wild.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. So a lot of advice in this one too. Real big wide network casting. One, you're learning that you're gonna have to get them back together because your comfortability is more important than the lives of others.
Yeah, whatever they have going on.
Stupid idiots, really. Two, if you're not willing to do that, the point system, which I really do feel like we should implement into. I guess it's not really a secret anymore. At a secret moment, time and place, I'm going to implement the point system between you, Griff, and you, Andrew. And at the end of the time period, I will let you know which one of you has gotten the most points, and I will read your infractions as an example for why the point system works.
I take back what I said about a 13-year-old Armando joke about 10 minutes ago. That we can strike that one for the record.
Are you not committing to the bit? -2 points.
No!
Yes.
I feel like that's unfair. He lives with you.
Yeah, that's actually a huge detriment.
That's a huge deficit I'm fucking operating from.
He's gonna be losing points that he doesn't even know about.
One soggy dish towel away.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good 3 points. Shit, yeah. Point system works. That's awesome. And then also, man, this is the part that I think you really need to focus up on is getting used to new dynamics because they're going to date new people. That's going to cause a new dynamic when you hang out with those people. It's going to like change a little bit and you're just going to, you're really what you got to do is you just got to get close enough with both of them so that you can find both of them a better partner so that you can just have two cooler dynamics that you can flip back and forth between.
Why do we keep offering up what one commenter called friendship group eugenics? for answers.
Wait, is this where you find somebody you know to be the new boyfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I disagree with this. I'm always for new blood. I think you bring people into the cult. You don't just promote from within. I fucking hate when I apply for a job on LinkedIn and it turns out that they were just hiring from within. That's like going on Hinge and then just dating your fucking friend's friend. Fuck you. New blood only.
Although your glasses are foggy.
He's heated. He's got thoughts. He's got feelings.
No, I don't know. I think it's fun. I think it's better. And I disagree generally with, I think the problem is that like it works out some of the times, but a lot of the times I know my friends and I don't want them dating anybody.
That's funny.
Andrew's an exception. Andrew's making a weird face because Andrew's dating my partner's best friend right now.
Yeah.
Oh, bestie. You got bestie squared.
Bestie squared. And I hate it. So like negative 50 points. No, it's fine. It's good. I brought it up so that you would stop making the face of like, is he mad at me? Am I losing points right now?
You are. He's confirmed you are.
Yeah, I don't want you to worry that you're losing points. Know that you're losing points.
I better see the ingredients to my favorite meal, DoorDash, by the end of this episode.
Oh my god. No. I love it. But yeah, well, cool. That's all your advice. That's all you get. I hope that helps. I hope people, honestly, if you use the point system, you have to send us an update a year from now. And also hope that we're still doing this show.
Hopefully.
Oh yeah.
It's almost been a year.
It has. Pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah. Insane.
We're on episode 45, just like my favorite president and yours.
We also did bi-weekly for the first 5 or 6.
Did we?
We did them every 2 weeks. Yeah.
Really?
At the beginning.
Okay.
So we might be at a year soon. Sooner than we think.
56 is a year total. If we want to get a year in weeks total of episodes coming out, then I guess that it becomes 59?
Okay.
59 or 60, but I'm pretty sure 59.
Getting up there.
This one, though, is 45, which we're dedicating to the one, the only Donald J. Trump, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Moments before we get choked out by what is he, a Brazilian in front of him?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, if you listened to last week's episode, but you haven't looked at it on YouTube, please go watch it on YouTube. Instead of doing what I usually do, which is just finding random archival footage of random things and throwing it up there, I put a nonstop loop of this neo-Nazi getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yes,
it fucking rips.
And I also have a note from the editor about 12 seconds in that I added in while I was editing. So yeah, go and enjoy that, because boy did I.
Jesus Christ, I did not know about that. That fucking
incredible.
Rips, dude.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
That would be episode 44. 2 shots in every can.
God.
Yeah, 2 shots in every can.
2 shots in every.
Which I edited at 1 a.m. and didn't get name clearance with either of y'all, and I was like, that feels right.
No,
it feels right
perfect.
for that.
It was perfect. It also was Mondo did not do justice to when you said he jumped up on it. I thought you meant he jumped up over it and like getting out of the pool style. He Batman arced his hands and shoulders up by his face, jumped backwards and clung onto the octagon's caging, and then looked into the camera and made demon face.
Yeah, dude, he's a fucking.
It was
He's
awesome.
a crazy person.
And then he got down, and then he went over pool style and pointed directly at Donald J. Trump and said something that I wish I knew Portuguese about.
Yeah, you can.
Seriously.
You know that it's not very good because the translator went, ooh.
Yeah, and
Ooh.
also the thumbnail for the episode is a screenshot of, again, said neo-Nazi getting choked out by this man. And then the left-hand corner of the screenshot is just a full 4K image of Donald Trump looking on in disapproval, which, as we all know, Donald Trump hates losers. So this guy is never going to get a handshake from this man ever in his entire life.
God.
Again, no.
He does not
no,
abide by losers. Oh my God.
No, does not countenance fucking failures. Even though he's surrounded by them weirdly.
Yeah.
And like,
Well, he's surrounded by losers who are good at passing the buck.
Yes.
Once the buck ends with them, though, they're dead to him.
truly.
I'm sure you learned that from his dad.
Group of fucking losers and nerds. Let's hope this podcast does what it always does when we talk about stuff. All right. Hey, folks. Thank you so much for listening. If you want to follow me on social media, I'm at Mondo Does Stuff, MANDO Does Stuff. I'm also at The New Pope on Twitter. Come check out what I'm doing over there. I need to be clear. That is a joke. I'm going to go look and see what The New Pope is posting on Twitter before I fully co-sign that.
Yeah, go check and see if like in you umlau pontifex is already taken.
But yeah, if you want to come hang out with me, I'll be in Austin, Texas this last weekend. No, this weekend.
It comes out tomorrow.
Oh, this weekend.
I will be in Austin, Texas this weekend at the Creator Camp Film Festival that is happening over at the Paramount. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, I donated money to the Paramount, and I just found out that they sent me 15 free refreshment tickets. So
nice.
I'm going to be getting fucked up. And if you're...
They pour their drinks heavy there, by the way.
They do.
I've never been able to finish a Paramount beverage.
No, they go glug 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 glug, and then just like mist it with some Coke. It's just
Gay pours, yeah.
Yeah. No, yeah, that gives Oil Can Harry's a run for its money.
But yeah, I'll be over there. Come hang out. Come chill. It'll be fun. And then also, I'll use this part of it. We will be, we are taking a 1-week vacation as we will all be busy this weekend. So instead, we'll be putting out a Patreon bonus episode onto the main feed. So you can see what type of fucked up, nasty shit we get up to behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Yep, we're posting an Andrew's Good Girls right on main. It's going to be so filthy. And we will absolutely get calls about it. It's gonna be disgusting.
Hello, Spotify? You're shutting it off? What do you mean, even my personal account? So yeah, that's what we'll be up to. Look forward to that next week, and thank you so much for helping us, and also thank you for to all of our Patreon supporters for doing that and helping us make that show. Sorry that we're giving away one of your old toys, but I promise there will be more to come. Andrew, what do you got going on?
Folks, you can find me online at andrewrosas.ig on Instagram. That is my personal account. But I have also started andrewrosas.art on Instagram, where I am going to be doing all like my painting stuff on there from now on. Going to be throwing a lot. I am so sick and tired. I don't know about you. I'm so sick and tired of seeing AI slop.
Yep.
Just wash across my eyeballs and devaluing, outsourcing our very humanity to machines to do the one thing that we were meant to do, which is create beautiful things. So I've started an art Instagram account. I would really appreciate you to follow me over there. I'm going to be doing a lot more paintings, throw a lot more energy behind that, and creating a lot more content and videos around art and painting, because I feel like it's more important than ever. And I would like to be doing my part to put more energy behind that and creating beautiful things in this world. So yes, andrewrosas.art on Instagram. Follow me there. I would really appreciate it. What about you, Griff?
I am the _ indoor kid on all platforms that allow an underscore, and if it doesn't, just take it out, and that's probably me. And I don't have anything to plug, but if you want to plug a job offer into my DMs or my LinkedIn box, please feel free to do so.
Park that little offer letter into this tiny little garage.
Oh God. It gets worse every week, guys.
Yeah. Oh boy. Well, if you want to help support us, you definitely can by going to patreon.com/midnightsnacktv. You can also go to www.bigolcocksanddicks.com, and that will get you the same exact thing. And
Funnier.
yeah, you can follow us on Instagram at midnightsnack.tv. You can also follow us on Twitter at midnightsnackla. You can also follow us on the YouTube at youtube.com/@midnightsnackla. You have to put the @ symbol, otherwise it won't work, which is a great piece of engineering that I'm very proud and happy about. And that I definitely didn't have to make sure because we said it wrong a couple of times. So yeah, youtube.com/@midnightsnackla. And until next week or the week after that, we will see you later. Bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.